Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Kyler's starting off with the throw. On the move, headed right. He just throws this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, now you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
The Bears decide to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Murray keeps it. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. From the gun, it's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Down the field, he's got Wilson. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard.
Let's come in here, Brock. It's Murray. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. It's inside the 10. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Cardinals.
They send a man in motion.
1st and goal, Arizona.
From the red zone on 1st. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop them.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Williams to throw. Chased out to his right. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut it to a low point on the scoreboard.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears tie this game 7-7.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Nicole Hardman now on the return.
Nicole Hardman on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10. Murray rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
They've got a man in motion. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Forced out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out. He's got it deep downfield. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Here's a screen to Benson. Pushing for the red zone. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals break the tie here in the first. Trey Benson, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Going play action. Williams. Flushed out now to his left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. Williams from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Cardinals take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Here's Murray, first and 10. Buying some time right. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half. But hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. About to begin the second here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. Play not developing as they hoped, so that's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on third down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Williams to throw on first. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears reduce the lead to just 4. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game.
17. Bears 14.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Hardman with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Taking a shot deep here. It is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals make it a 9-point advantage. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And an excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Escapes the pocket. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. He's got it down the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
50 yards on the play. That's good for a Bears first down.
From the red zone now. And he's got it. Has a layup for it, but touchdown. The Bears face a 4-point deficit. It's a Romadudes, a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game.
Bears 41.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Hardman with a return. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Murray. Jump off caught by his back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Throwing from the gun here. A nice run here past the 35. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Got for big yards on the right side. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Looking underneath here, Benson. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looks like a design keeper from Murray. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
Not the biggest game, but exactly what they needed. Just get the 1st down and keep this drive rolling.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Hardman with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Kyler throwing here. He rolls to his right. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed. It really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Williams on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
these intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes.
On the gun, Williams. That is close. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead just before halftime. It's a Romadudes, a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Hardman with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Murray here on first down. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. Here's Kyler to throw. Into the hands of Harrison. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
It's a gain of 35. And the Cardinals first down. First and
Great
10
start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. He'll throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. A great effort not rewarded. That punches the crossbar and bounces backward. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They've got first down here from the 36.
First down. A gain of 29.
Murray keeps it. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. That's a Bears 34.
Kyler looking to throw. Left side into the hands of McBride. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take the lead right away in half number 2. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals push their lead to 3. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Bears. First down. First and 10.
First down, Williams to throw. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grab the lead on their first series of the half. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Murray. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and haul in a heck of a souvenir. So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He lays out for it and makes the catch. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down. Back to the air, Murray. Has it down close. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 3rd-quarter lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals push their lead to 3. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Fits it through the middle. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead on the first play of the drive. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Hardman with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Murray. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's caught at the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
6-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Cardinals first down. It's a gain of 56 yards. And the Cardinal first down.
The give now to Benson. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Getting out to his left. He can run it, and he's brought down at the line.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. You want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
3rd and 2. Murray. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
We're working a couple of yards past the line. Long-time standout Calais Campbell there for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. He's got it at the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Bears 1st down.
He scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears drive their lead to 11. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Finds him over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Motion the tight end over. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42.
It's a gain of 11. That's another.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. First down from the 42. Now Kyler. Looking underneath here, Benson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Again, it's Murray to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's 16 yards on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
First down, Arizona.
Now Murray on the play fake. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a gain of 22. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Murray, first and 10. Completes this one to Gray. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
Throwing again, Murray. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal. Kyler with a chance to run it here. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Murray, third and goal. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals now within 1 score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Forced out to his right. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. They got a touchdown, but that is only half the job. Still got to get this kick back and score another. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Got to need more of those as they trail by a score.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
First down throw by Williams. Escapes out to the left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Williams throwing again here on second down. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right. Ayers brought in inside the 20. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Santos now for the extra point. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That one right down the middle. And the Bears push the lead up to 12.
63, Cardinals 51.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's the backup. First throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Second down, looking for options. On the move, hit it right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Third and less than a yard.
Third and long for him here. Hits him on the in route. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Throw is caught by the back. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. Here's a screen to Benson. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cardinals.
He's going to throw it again. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And dose of the hurry up here. Throwing it again here. Hauled in by Gray. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception.